Now I know what you're thinking. Final Fantasy? Is that not the game with the Goofy in it? No. Final Fantasy is one of the best games I've ever played.
Of course, Pint would be a fucking Lalafell. Is there no way to convert these people that come over to playing like a superior race of Catgirl? We have now Rich and Pint as Lalafells. I'm pretty sure there's others. Why do we not have more Catgirls? What is this? Mr. Koki, thank you for follow. I'm very disappointed.
I've been playing it for months now, and let me tell you, the only thing goofy about this game is the stunts I pull. I've been known to engage in some mild tomfoolery on occasion. And when I first heard of it, I thought I'd hate it, 'cause in my fantasy game, children...
You're literally playing a child.
In my fantasy game, catgirls... that one's alright. And until last year, I genuinely thought the aforementioned Goofy was a
Catgirls are not cringe.
Final Fantasy franchise. Turns out he's actually from a different game. But the vibe and art style still never really seemed like my thing. But I've never been more wrong. I love this game, man. Since I have the #1 most important opinion on the internet, I figured I'd grab that pretty little head of yours and shove my new favorite game into those eyeballs. So, from the lovable developers to the shocking realization that you've been on copium for years, today I take you through my adventures in Final Fantasy XIV.
Your music?
And what got me so invested so quickly? Rabbit Girls. Our journey
So why don't you play with Rabbit Girl?
begins here in Ul'dah, a city run by the two
I'm an
most
avid
evil groups
Lalafell
in society.
connoisseur. Oh my god.
Tyrannical politicians who would do anything for coin, and short people. Your first impression of Lalafell might be the same as any other small race. Cutesy, played by 40-year-old men, and an awkward bus ride if you're scrolling through Twitter in public. However, Lalafell, don't be misled, my viewers. They may have a thin veil of cuteness, but their evil knows no bounds.
He knows!
Yes.
He knows? He knows. See? Even he, as a Lalafell, admits that they are evil. And all of you need to quit being in denial. Okay? I just want to be honest. Stop being in denial. He's 100% right. He needs just entered the game. The truth has never been so clear, right?
I reveal to you the secret of all Lalafell players. The smaller you
Look
are,
at that face.
the bigger other races are. So, with my cute face, complete lack of ethics, and desire to get a 20-minute sponsored video out without playing, I pulled up my boots and set out into the city to make something of myself. So I went to my mum for help. She said I should make some friends and get a fucking job. So in my bid for power, I began handing out cakes to the local guards, which were definitely not poisoned. Stop asking questions. Until it came to my attention that the princess had gone missing. How awfully convenient! Surely whoever would save her must be held in high regard. What a lucky opportunity for me to prove myself. I decided that I would help find the princess.
How much more proof in this video do you guys need that Lalafells are evil?
So I opened my map and started running towards her exact location. And that is when I saw...
Oh my god, no! Is this Tatsuki in another life? Is this fucking Tatsuki in another life?
Fear not, princess. Because I am here. Alright, this is the Nanima voice.
I don't know how I ended up here, but thank you for saving me, Rabban.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, how'd you get here? Huh, ladies.
God, Thinkard sucks early on in ARR.
Like this rock.
Think. Feel. Think.
Mommy.
Bro, what the fuck?
It was then that I was invited to a feast with the royals of Ul'dah, and I graciously accepted my growth in political power. Once again, you'll be happy to know that Technoblade is now safe in her own castle. I was hoping to network, but the best seat I could get was next to her dad, and all he wanted
this
to
is
talk
just like a
about was the
condensed
war
thing of
5 years ago,
ARR
where
for
countless
retelling.
lives were lost because of the Ascian the moon? Which is weird, because I killed one of these guys like 15 minutes ago. That's right, this ancient powerful being was no match for me, a regular ordinary adventurer.
Wait, Lalafels are evil, you just don't understand good and evil are just words? The whole entire affairs with the Syndicate, the whole entire affairs with Teleji out of Leggy, the whole entire affairs with Lolorito, anything you ever do in this game that involves Lalafels says otherwise, and this is from the developers. There is a reason the developers literally put a fish in that feasts off Lalafels. Tataru literally scams so many people and like tricks them into doing shit for her and being her slave. The Scions aren't their own free people. Tataru owns them. Hey, Steel Rain. That's all that needs to be said. I've already said this. How does a Lalafell desk worker get an airship? There's nothing more that needs to be said.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
I'm not pushing a radical agenda. Someone clearly agrees with me.
He is special, mommy. And so Thancred brought me to his friends, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Meet our heroes.
I have awaited your coming.
The one everyone hates, except for, the ones everyone should hate.
Welcome!
The guy whose dialogue doth ye skip. The E-boy.
He's skipping your Ranger's dialogue. I mean, I guess it's kind of bad early on. It doesn't get good until later. But, like, when does Ida or Papalymo ever get good? Right? I don't think Ida or... I guess Papalymo gets better at the end of Heavensward. But, like, I don't remember Ida or Lise ever being good at this point.
Never doubted that you'd come.
In this...
Fuck you. He doesn't like Yashola, clearly.
guy, but we'll get to him later. Together they form the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and the primary goal
They literally
of this
reroll Elise
organization
and she
is
doesn't
to
get
kill
better, though.
The Primals, which are demigods summoned by various tribes around the world. Primals usually just mind control anyone that doesn't have your powers, because this lovely, curvy lady has given you the power to remember things. So it turns out all of those blackouts I had were actually a good thing, and not damaging my brain. And so you team up with the members of the Shallots of the Seventh Dawn, but mostly this guy, who is 16 internet. You make wonderful friends,
and a
use your
Redditor,
power for good.
at least early on.
And to tell you any more would spoil things, but trust me, the story in this game is very good, and I like it a lot. Now this can be a very social game, which means you're going to be meeting a lot of new people, and this game can have quite a twisty story, with many plot points that can be easily spoiled.
Wait, is he on Crystal? If he's put on the RP tag? I guess anywhere's the RP server now. Every server has
Those
Limsa.
seem like conflicting qualities. While I admit it can be a little stressful dodging spoilers on my Twitter timeline, this game does this combo the best that I think any game possibly could. And the community, generally, is super anti-spoiler. The only things I've had spoiled were kinda minor and were kind of accidents. And annoying as spoilers are, I am a streamer. I know. So I probably have it worse. You've probably already played it, or it's probably only going to be about as bad as... Dude, wait for Heavensward. It gets so good at Heavensward. It gets so good. But yeah, spoilers, bad, hate them. Now, back to the story. I'll be taking my payment.
I think it's only bad, like, people that don't like the streaming aspect of, like, people following you around this game, I don't think they, like, normal, like, when I see, like, people, like, happy, or, like, normal 14 streamers, right? Or, like, Whoops or like a lot of like other people are like even like Llama Todd like or Xeno, like I don't see that many people like following them around. Like it tends to be the people that are getting followed around way more are like people that are coming from WoW. Am I fucking crazy about that? Like, and I know like in the case of like Aspen and Rich, they're quite big, but like even some like the smaller like WoW streamers, like it seems like they're just being followed regardless. It's so weird.
Thank you for slaying the primals, but there is more
Aspen,
work
Gold, and
to
Rich
be
are a
done.
completely different level.
And you will do it.
And so I ventured forth as the hero I am, ready to save the world. What? Wait, what? What is that melody? You're dancing. My God, they're dancing. What are those faces doing? They're smiling. The people are having fun. Oh, and the music.
Yeah, he's insane at video editing.
The music was super copyrighted. And as new as I was to the game, that was sort of the first moment where it clicked. I spent the rest of the night taking screenshots with the pals. Look at this guy, he's playing a male character.
His editing is insane.
It's a feeling I hadn't felt in a while. Okay, guys, it's time for Pint to pay his rent. The plan was simple. Get in, grab the greatest mobile game of all
Oh my
time.
fucking God,
and
okay.
Get out. And to pull this off, I'm gonna need some backup. Meet my 3 favorite spooky Halloween champions.
This is the one way to get me to watch an
Jack.
ad.
He's a jack of all trades. Miscreated monster.
Pint's
He's the
probably my
brains
favorite
of
WoW
Kaiyoko.
tuber. He does like
Only they were his brains.
insane videos.
Damn
Yeah.
Ceres. She's really hot. We made our way through the main door. All was going according to plan until we got to the
It reminds me of
But Madame
internet
Ceres
historians
set
like
off the alarms.
ads.
Oh no. They're trying to steal the
I know
greatest mobile
Barney.
game
Barney
of all
needs to
time.
finish off
Well, I
the.
can
Hold on.
see why.
Hold
With
on.
over 400
Barney needs to
champ-
finish off the scepter like videos though. That's what I want to see because like they ended so weird. Why are you watching Raid Shadowlands ad? Because it's worth it in
Yes,
this
to collect
case.
Epic dungeons to clear and a PvP arena where they can fight against other
They're
players.
never gonna
They'd be
finish it.
fools
I
not
mean,
to.
it's
Oh, that's
so
my
good
favorite
though.
part. Have you seen the commercial with the orc?
Oh, that commercial is ravishing, but the gameplay is to die for.
Oh, they're getting away.
Pint, why? Why'd you do it? Isn't it obvious? Have you heard of Raid's newest Halloween update? We're talking big rewards. Tournaments against other players, and that's not even the best part. I'll be able to get my hands on a brand new legendary Halloween champion.
Oh, I'm gonna skip a little part of that. Now it's getting a little repetitive.
Pumpkin? Hi. I worked with your hero Chinoru. We call it source of remotes. I think I like it.
There we
For
go.
the next week, For the next week, I farmed the golden source of remotes. I think I like it here. Oh look, there's a racing game. Sweet, I got bunny ears. Now I can focus on getting a cool outfit.
Oh my God, I've ruined him.
Primals are coming. Did somebody say Palace of the Dead? Sounds pretty cool. Crafting jobs doesn't sound cool, but somehow is. I could have sworn there was something I was supposed to be doing right now. Very easy to get sidetracked in this game.
And
I think
not
that's
even
a
see
discovery
MSQ,
we all
yeah.
make along the way. Mama.
Wait, has he finished Shadowbringers?
I have something to tell you. I decided to quit my job as a hero and become a dancer. A dancer? Well, the party buffs are useful. No, father. Like this! One of the best parts about this game is that there's so many definitions of Endgame. There's your usual solo content
Wait,
or
he
raiding
was
or whatever,
there?
but under little rocks here and there. People create songs, dance routines, fashion, interior design, economic domination. Some of the
That's
most
pretty
hardcore
cool.
players I've met are high-end ultimate raiders. And yet, they are mere insects beneath the boots of role players. The
This is the truth. This is why you don't need to ultimate raid anymore. This is why I've given up ultimate raiding. This is why I've given up raiding. There's nothing better to do than just either roleplay or you know, sit here and watch videos in the video game, or dance, or you know, just do extreme levels for mounts. Like who needs ultimates or savage anymore? Oh, I'm hurting you? But it's true. You've known this for how many years, Kipling? How many years have you known me and I've said this? Even when I was raiding.
The penultimate form of a Final Fantasy
I will
player,
come to Ul'dah
logging
one day,
on
okay?
daily to take cute screenshots and dance.
I don't do
And
that.
that's,
Oh
like,
wait, no, I do
kinda
that.
not
I
even
do.
a
I would
joke.
do that to people.
And having done a couple raids, it's not like the raids are bad either. It's actually some of the most fun I've ever had raiding. It's just you have a choice now. The driving
By the
force
way,
is fun. Nothing
there's
is
never gonna be
mandatory,
another
everything is encouraged.
Ultimate
Because
after
to make
Dragon
the
Song.
fantasy world feel
I'm kidding.
real, you need your sweaty adventure.
Xeris, thank you for giving that sub
and
to
your
Kipling.
maid cat girl photography enthusiasts. Now I think it's about time I got round to killing those primals. Or
Go back to screenshots.
I could do something better. What if I told you
Blue mage?
that me, the best mage player in the whole world,
Blue mage?
betrayer of guilds, found an even greater foe? This content would make even the most experienced raiders quake with fear. That's right. I decided to try and buy a house. But there's a few catches with buying houses. Firstly, there's a finite number of houses on any server. There's just under 400.
Okay. If he doesn't come up with an elaborate scam to get a house, I'm gonna be very disappointed. If you do not come up with an elaborate scam to ruin everyone else's day and get a house, and this isn't probably a Pint video.
100,000 houses in all of Final Fantasy, which is not a lot when you consider the player count. And slots only become available when someone doesn't log in for 45 days. I'll tell you about the second catch in a moment. It's a big one. Attention everybody, there is a fucking house for sale. I ran to the plot, looked around a little, and I hovered over the purchase button. Was this truly where I wanted to live? Yes. This
He didn't get it.
nicely. So I clicked purchase.
It's gonna be like not available yet.
Oh. So here's the second catch. At some point in a 24-hour period, the house will
carpal
randomly
tunnel
become available
or
for sale.
botting.
Meaning, to acquire a house, you have to repeatedly do this and hope that you're the person that purchases the house the moment it becomes available, randomly, in a 24-hour period. I don't have time for this. I give up. Now, that's not the pint I know. Well, I guess there is one thing I could do.
Scam people.
I don't know. It's kind of no. What is it? I mean, I could exploit the working class. Meet wife havers. Oh, the things we'd do together. The conquests we'd march. Right after you guys buy a house, for the guild. We had 2 people around the clock clicking a placard, and the rest of us would sit there to make it seem like there was more competition than there was to scare
Oh,
off
that's actually smart.
competitors. It was truly a chance for us all to bond, a learning experience. And what I learned in this experience is that my friends are fucking psychopaths. This is Jub. She was there for 40 hours over 4 days. Oh, how do I know this? Only the fucking Google Doc we created to track the hours camped, the plot.
I've heard of people sitting at this fucking board for like 60 hours. Like, this shit is mad. Like, not with like auto clicker either. It's fucking insane.
Opening times, and to see how close we were to committing human rights violations. Now, keep camping. You wouldn't want to go back to Torghast, would you? After about 3 days, though, one of our happy little campers discovered something. Something that would blow this case wide open. Take a look at this chart. Yep, turns out in the first 8 hours, the chances of a plot opening are basically 0. And for the creamy, most efficient strat possible, you want to click in this 4-hour window.
You've got to be fucking
yes.
kidding me.
Only 4 short hours of clicking. As luck would have it, on the dawn of the 4th day, during
Everyone
prime
shows
time,
up.
I sent Jub a very funny meme, and she tabbed out for a moment to look at it. The house. It sold. Psych, we bought the house. It was us. It was us. It was our
Okay.
backup clicker. There's always a backup clicker. And now we had a place to call home. And we relocated immediately because the goblet, say it with me, is for broke-ass bitches.
It's true. This is why I don't own a home in Goblet.
So Final Fantasy, huh? Crazy to think that it was always fucking here. It has been very refreshing. And at the
Well,
risk
that's
of
why you're a
sounding
broke-ass
bit too
bitch,
serious, it's
Totsky.
taught me a lot of valuable things about myself. Trying new things, being a nicer person. I've got a bunch of new friends, way less stress. And honestly, man, just kind of a better outlook on life. I don't think it's just the game that's done that, but still, I'm happy. Plus,
Yeah, the center goblet's not that bad. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I look forward to more stuff like that. Hopefully. I'm gonna be very interested to see, because there was the Captain Grimes. Is it Captain Grimes? I think it's Captain Grimm, sorry. Video, like, that one was pretty funny. I didn't watch that on stream, but like he does really good videos too.